All right, your Monday edition of Whiskey in the News. I'm drinking out of a Liberated Savage glass. Tonight's whiskey is Old World Whistle Pig. And I'm gonna tell you, since it's Monday and a holiday, fill that thing up. Let me slurp off the top and then I'll spill it. All right. Woo! Let's talk about the news. What's going on in the news right now? Top 5 stories off my iPhone. You guys ready? A minute each. Here we go. Fact check. Trending. Hoax of Donald Trump pointing to a puddle lacks context. It's a picture of Donald Trump. He's pointing to a puddle. And then the claim is a video going viral on social media shows the president wandering off the White House South Lawn and pointing to a puddle while Marine One waits for him to leave the event. Social media users sharing this video claim it shows the president forgot where Marine One was and got distracted by a puddle. Okay. All right. First off, this is funny, right? If anyone was going to wander off and forget where he was, it's Sleepy Joe, Uncle Crazy Sniff Your Hair Joe, right? That's the guy that'll wander off and not know where he is. The truth of this is he was just holding his hand out because Melania was walking up and he was going to grab her hand, right? And they portray this to be Trump like just pointing at a puddle. This is actually really funny. Look, check this out. That guy, he ain't as crazy as Uncle Joe, and he doesn't seem to forget where he is and just point at a puddle like Uncle Joe, right? I think this, what do they call that, virtue signaling, or what the Democrats do is they blame you for everything they do wrong, right? That's how I see that. All right, next article going around today, right? And I thought this was super interesting. Saudi Arabia public prosecutor said Monday that 8 people had been sentenced to prison terms between 7 to 20 years for the killing of journalist Jamal Khashoggi, right? And this is, he went to the embassy and they killed him in that embassy in Turkey, right? So whoever killed him, obviously 8 people were in on the killing of him, right? They're getting between 7 and 20 years, right? But here's my question is, are you getting 7 years and you're on house arrest in Saudi Arabia where you live in your own home for 7 years? Or like you doing like fuck me in the ass prison here in Saudi? Like what is it, right? Because I got to be honest, like just because people got sentenced doesn't mean they're doing real prison time, right? And then there's supposedly 15 people, but only 8 got prison time. And the Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman inside the Saudi consulate, right? So if you know, bin Salman, he's in line with the U.S. and he really likes the U.S. and Trump, and he's kind of our guy these days. So, who knows how this will go, but I'll tell you this is like one thing the articles I couldn't find is like, are these guys under house arrest where they got to stay in their bazillion-dollar palace and they can't leave? Or like, are these guys doing real prison time, right? Like, kind of crazy article, right? So, all right, next thing. Okay, take a drink. We got to take a drink after each one. All right. 19 movies that flopped in America but were massive hits elsewhere. Warcraft. I go see all the movies. Never seen it. $47 million in North America. $391 million in the rest of the world. Obviously, the rest of the world likes this shit. Resident Evil Final Chapter. $26 million in America. $287 million in the rest of the country. Bridget Jones, baby. I never even heard of this. Look, I love the movies and I try to go to all the good movies. I never heard of this. 24 million United States, 181 elsewhere, right? Return of Xander Cage, right? This is like Triple X, right? Anyway, 44 million in the States here, 300 million the rest of the world. Battleship, 65 million in the States, 248 rest of the world. The Mummy with Tom Cruise. I gotta be honest, I like the old school Mummy movies, and so 80 million, 329 the rest of the world, right? And then the rest of this is nothing shocking. Like, it's all the movie, the movies you'd expect, but those are the big ones. Okay, New York City shooting surge as gunfight in Brooklyn apartment lobby is caught on video. Gun violence is on the rise by 166% in New York City. Think about this, right? You want to defund the cops? You want a world where there's no police, no one, and everyone says they're going to police themselves until it's time to police themselves. And Chaz was the prime example. Crime, 166% on the rise to the same month last year. This ain't fucking coincidence, you know what I mean? And what's weird is, look, all these protests, all these protesters, right? They protest, they talk all this shit, and as soon as one of them gets fucking shot in the street, they're like, medic, police, help us. And it's like, motherfucker, that's why you're protesting to begin with. Like, look, I understand that you want to get rid of police, but don't call for a cop when someone fucking dunces your ass, man. Just saying. Fucking pisses me off. Matter of fact, I'm going to take a drink. Pisses me off. All right, topic number 5. Enormous California wildfire started by firework at a gender reveal party. The family set off a pyrotechnic could face criminal charges and civil penalties. First off, I never heard of a gender reveal till lately. I went to some friends of mine. They had one. It was kind of a good time. We made some barbecue. We drank. They popped some shit off. It turned out blue. I didn't know it was blue. I figured it'd be pink. I thought they were wrong, right? So this whole gender reveal thing, like, we didn't have that when I was having kids and shit like that. But they released pyrotechnics that burned down over 7,000 acres in California. And they evacuate 3,000 residents from this fire in California, man. Like, I'm laughing about it. I feel bad for the people that were just happy that they're having a baby. I'm sorry. Like, hey, California, do control burning like we do here in North Carolina. You wouldn't burn down shit, but I'm just saying, right? And then these poor people are celebrating having their probably first kid or whatever, and they burn down most of California because all it takes is a fucking spark. Oh, shit. All right, so Monday edition. I'm John Shrek McPhee, the Sheriff of Baghdad. This is Top 5 Stories here in the news. Hey, we'll see you Thursday night.